I think art has to have meaning or it's pointless. I always had a romanticized idea of pretty much anything, you know, whether it was love or life or art or music or coolness. I think I only realized as an adult really what it meant to be a child, because I was initially just faking my way through, I guess, childhood, or in my head I was like faking constantly. It's only when I became an adult that I could actually embrace childhood and I could start creating like the world I think I wanted as a kid. We are all essentially good or childlike and innocent, but it's surrounded by the reality of the world, which is evil to a degree, or it's a bit dark, so you can't have the one without the other. It's almost hard for me to make any piece at all because it's too representative of the now, and I think that's where it all started, is always this projection of the future will be where I'll be happy, or the future will be where I'll make the ultimate piece. So everything I'm making is almost a step towards the piece I will make in the future. So I never feel that it's representative at the time of what I really am capable of. After I had my motorcycle accident, it's like it all became very clear to me. We have very little time in this world. And I heard this awesome saying the other day, if you're not building your own dreams, you're building someone else's. And nearly dying made me realize that I do not have much time, and that if I want to be a whole, fulfilled person when I reach the end of my life, I need to focus on the stuff that's important to me, and that is creating and trying to build this world which I've seen my whole life.
When it's time for play and the gang is gay.
Works just like a vanishing cream. And it checks perspiration, stops odor 24 hours.
Jump out the pool, but keep your cool. Fuck that shit, so in the news. Wanna live my life strapped in my shoes. I stay fresh till I hit that tomb. Brand new kicks, don't step on my shoes. Okay, fresh, check interview. And I speak my view. I stay fresh till I hit that tomb. Brand new kicks, don't step on my shoes. Okay, fresh, check interview. And I speak my view. And I speak my view. All black cat like Timbuktu, and I move to prove. All black cat will do the do. Keeping it together like 2 by 2. Keeping it together like 2 by 2. Keeping it together like I do, I do. Keeping it together like I do, I do. You should keep it together like do, I do. And I'm new like moon, bright like noon. What I know, but we power known. All black cat in a warm lagoon.
Super smooth. Yes, sir.
I dropped that in my sick lads, because I'm a C by Flow 6'9".
You can catch
street cat, no feline. Until the fresh, press it to steam iron.
You can jot that slaps there.
You can jot this. What? You can jot this.
Slap back and rewind.
Yeah, it was okay sharp. This track, okay sharp. Never really put it out.
There are a lot of tracks.
I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of South African artists don't know that the world is looking at them like, yo, actually, you could be like the biggest selling guy, like playing the biggest shows in Vegas or somewhere in Europe, you know.
Because even a lot of guys here have so much respect for South African artists.
Yeah.
But we don't see ourselves like that.
Yeah, not too much. I don't know. A guy from Soweto, a guy from Umlazi, he's as cool as a guy from New York or Paris. Basically, that's... And if you can understand, if that guy understands that, you can do so much more, like with his art or with whatever he's trying to do in life. If he sees himself as like a world citizen, or on par with all those O's, or maybe even better, you know, just opens like a lot of doors. And maybe one day, like, you go anywhere in the world and they know what a South African is like, you know what I mean? Just like how we know how Americans are like, and the French and the English people. But they don't know us, you know, so trying to represent.
It's kind of weird because we're at a time where a lot of people actually don't know what they want. So it's difficult, you know? I think, like, for me, it was just about learning, dog. I want to learn how to do everything. I want to learn how to make indie music. I want to learn how to make commercial music. I want to learn how to make music for other people who that don't do my genre.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really what I
jump out of here.
I want to jump out of it, like what I feel. Because like when someone sends you a beat and they're like, yo, I see you on this.
Just like
yo, this is you.
I do like this.
And it's like, I want to be able to always be able to jump in any mind state at any time, but still go back and know yourself at the end of that. Even when we were making those things about OK Shop and all those things, it was just about learning. So crazy enough that some of those concepts, like I want to say, we can still use, you can still use them today.
4 years
later. So that just shows you maybe the quality of the thought was at that time.
Do you think it's cool that the world is actually looking at us for inspiration?
I think it's cool, but as long as people come back and start and build, you know? As long as people build, because like, a lot of people take stuff and then they go and they never come back and bring it. The same way they did the diamonds. So with the music it's the same. Exactly like the diamonds, you know? They can take you and pluck you out of that environment, take you over there, and never ever need to bring you back, you know? And I don't think a lot of people have done that, and not a lot of people. Well, there's a few people that vied, and then once they left, they were gone.
They're just doing their own
like the
thing,
focus is like America, Europe. Like people always feel there's a ceiling in Africa, which is weird. Like I don't know if that's the most. I think that's what we should be talking about. Is there like the ceiling, or is there not a ceiling? Is that thing true? Where people say you can go so far, even though you're an originator of everything, you can only go so far.
I think we need to get educated, basically, like in a nutshell, like about the craft, about like the industry, about what you can do, about you as an African person living in South Africa.
And here's the reason. It's the magic counter button, the sign of the frost-free system. You never touch it. Every time you close the door, this knob pushes this button. And the moment that frost forms on the freeze chest, the button...